We live in a world that glorifies being busy. Wake up at 5 a.m., work 16-hour shifts, sleep less, and then grind more. Social media tells us that if you're not grinding, then you're not working, and that you're falling behind. But here's the truth that no one talks about. Hustle culture isn't making anyone successful. It's slowly destroying their mental health, relationships, and personal growth. Today, we're going to talk about how the hustle culture is slowly killing you and why stepping off the treadmill might be the actual best thing you can do in your life. Hustle culture sells a powerful story. If you work harder than anyone else, if you sacrifice sleep, if you give up weekends, hobbies, and even relationships, eventually you'll reach success. What a bunch of book. But the reality is very different. Many people who follow this path just end up feeling burnt out, anxious, emotionally drained, disconnected from life. Instead of building freedom, they build a prison made of work. Because when productivity becomes your identity, you stop asking a very important question. What am I actually working towards? A big reason hustle culture actually exploded was because of social media. Everywhere you look, you will just see entrepreneurs waking up at 4 a.m., people just claiming to work 18-hour days, millionaires at 25 just telling you to grind harder. I've never met a millionaire like that. But what you're seeing is not reality, it's just highlight reels. No one posts their burnout, their panic attacks, no one posts their loneliness. Instead, the algorithm rewards the extremely productive narrative. So people just start believing, if I'm not exhausted, then I must not be working hard enough. That belief alone has destroyed mental health of millions. Burnout has become one of the silent biggest problems of modern day society. When people constantly push themselves without rest, the brain starts to rebel. You may notice things like loss of motivation, brain fog, constant stress. Ironically, the harder that people push, the less productive people become. Because the human brain isn't made for endless output. Even the most successful thinkers, writers, poets, and innovators understood this one principle. Rest is part of productivity. Without recovery, performance just collapses. Another dangerous effect that hustle culture replaces hustle with meaning. Instead of asking, what kind of life do I want? People start asking, how much can I accomplish? You see, your worth becomes tied to your income, your followers, your outputs, your status. And when your identity is built on achievement alone, something strange starts to happen. Even when you succeed, it still feels empty. Because achievement without meaning of life is sort of this hollow, empty trap. Here's another truth that people don't really talk about. Many of the loudest voices that are selling this hustle culture are making a profit. Courses, motivational content, productivity systems. Buy my book. Don't worry, this channel is all free. You don't have to buy anything. Just stay tuned. The message is always the same. You're not successful because you're not working hard enough. But that message just keeps people in this endless loop. Because the truth is, success is not only about working harder. It's about working smarter, living intentionally, and protecting your mental energy. Grinding endlessly is not a strategy. Sometimes it's just distraction disguised as ambition. So what's the alternative? It's not laziness and it's not giving up on ambition. It's intentional productivity. That means working on things that actually matter, protecting time for rest, focusing on long-term growth instead of constant motion. Real success isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. The world will always reward those who appear to be busy. But the people who build meaningful lives know something deeper. Life isn't just a race of exhaustion. If hustle culture is slowly draining the joy out of your life, it might be time to stop grinding and start thinking. If you got value from today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And as always, you already know what to do. Until next time, folks, we will speak soon.